Welcome back to what is probably the most ambitious of my blog to vlog transfers so far. This one's a battle I fought just over a year ago, and it's not just a battle, it's a full campaign, the Choke Valley. I took inspiration from Charles Grant's programmed wargame book, in which he had a map of a similar peninsula. I took that map, changed it to suit my needs, added a bit of colour. My cartography or drawing skills are pretty poor, and I'm not very high tech. We're talking pencil, crayon and paper here, but it's rough and ready, but it'll do the job. I imagine it to be a peninsula situated in southern Virginia. I've created fictional names for towns, rivers and hills, etc. And the scale is roughly 4 miles for each square on the map. But that would make the whole map about 50 miles by 40 miles, give or take a few miles. I can then divide each square up either horizontally or vertically to give me a table which would represent roughly 4 miles wide by 2 miles deep, or vice versa if it was top to bottom. A closer look at the top half of the map. There are only 2 routes into the peninsula along the coastal either side of the Choke Heights. Lower and secondary levels are accessible by all arms, but will cause a movement penalty. The upper level can only be reached by skirmishers. The lower half of the map. The patches of green represent significant but not impenetrable forest. Other woods, farms, streams, etc. are not shown, but will be present on any table that is set up. This gives me a little leeway and also prevents the map becoming too busy. In the lower left corner, squares K1 to N1 represent part of the main coast of Virginia. The distance between Wickham in M1 and Easington, situated at N3, is about 6 or 7 miles, a swift dash for a brig or cutter. There really should be at least one railway line running into the area, but as I have no track to put on the table, on this occasion I've left that out. I have borrowed the troops from the order of battle for Fair Oaks in 1862, part of the actual Peninsula campaign waged by the Union in an attempt to capture Richmond. The fictitious peninsula in this game will have Hill's division tasked with defending it. They also have an extra flying cavalry brigade attached. The invading Union force will be 6th Corps, under the command of William B. Franklin, and it consists of 2 divisions as shown below. So now I have the map and the forces involved, but this time I'm going to do something radically different, and this is where the request part comes in. It's a request to friends and members of tabletop commanders, anyone from across the pond. I'm looking for United States accents basically, because there's a lot of narration, various characters speaking, whether it be a private soldier to a general. And I don't want to do it with my voice. My voice is fine for Napoleonics or English Civil War, but it ain't going to cut it speaking as US or Confederate generals and soldiers. So what I'd like anyone who would be prepared to read a piece of narration. It won't be long, probably just a couple of paragraphs or so. You don't have to act, you don't have to do anything special. Just simply record it, read it, and record it in your own natural, everyday voice. And then send it to me so that I can then include it in the upcoming parts of this campaign, which will probably run to quite a few parts because it was quite a long campaign. But if you're prepared to do that, give up a little bit of your time. As I say, you don't have to act, no role play, nothing like that. You're simply just reading a couple of 3 paragraphs in your own everyday voice, which is what I want. And then we'll get to some find out how you can get set. If you're on Facebook, and you can PM me. If we're not connected on Facebook, then just leave a comment in this video and I'll get back to you somehow, and we'll sort something out about transferring any sound files. So thanks for watching, and thanks in advance to anybody who agrees to do some of these voiceovers. I've already got 4 people involved, and I've already got 4 sound files, would you believe, from across the pond already. So it is already underway, but I need a few more, at least probably 6 more. So if you're interested, please let me know. Thanks very much.